Hi guys, this is Rich Rodriguez. I want to show you something that I've been using recently. If you have an Android phone and you want to cast your Android phone to your Windows PC, I'm going to show you how to do it. We already know you can do this fairly easy if you have a Mac and you have an iPhone because they use the same kind of software, right? But if you have two different pieces of software, which is Android and Windows, it's not as easy. But let me show you how to do it with this program. But before we get started, make sure to give me that thumbs up, click the subscribe button, and click that little notification bell to be notified of any future videos that I make. What I do is I talk about on my channel, I talk about how to make money, I talk about motivation, and how to be free of that 9 to 5. This is the link that I recommend. It's my #1 recommendation to get free of that 9 to 5 so you can do the things that you've always wanted to do and have that money coming in even when you're not at work because you're on vacation doing the things that you want to do. So let's go ahead and get started with the video. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and go on over to Samsung Flow. If you have a Samsung phone, this is going to work for you. If you have another kind of phone, I can't really talk about that because I don't have that phone. But if I'm not mistaken, SideSync works really well for you. But this one's more geared towards Samsung phones. So if you have a Samsung phone, this is what I'm going to be talking about. What you want to do is you want to put Samsung Flow on both your PC and your phone. So go ahead and download it for your phone and then download it for your PC. And once you get that downloaded, it's going to want you to sync the two. Now you can sync through either Bluetooth or you can sync through Wi-Fi. But the faster connection is through Wi-Fi. Now either one will work, but again, if you're at home, let's say you're at home, or you're even at work on your work PC, but you want to make sure that your phone is connected to the Wi-Fi that you're using your PC on. It doesn't have to be connected wirelessly, but it just needs to be connected to the same router that you're using for your PC. So what I'm going to do is I am going to connect my phone through my wireless router, and then I'm going to hook up my PC with Samsung Flow and get them two connected. So what it's going to look like is this. Okay, so now that I got the two connected, I'm going to go ahead and show you what this can do. It can do pretty much anything your phone can do. You can play games, you can play music, you could get your notifications, you can send text messages back and forth. If you use the Samsung actual messaging unit that comes on your phone, it will actually give you the full notifications that you would have normally. If you use a third party, it'll still give you notifications, but it won't be as robust. And you'll see, do a little experimenting on your own, and you can actually see what the third party does as opposed to what the Samsung one does. But let's mirror it right now. That's kind of what the whole purpose is. I went and tried to mirror it, and I found horrible ways of getting it done. And unless you have a tablet and you have Windows on your tablet, it's really hard to mirror it from your home PC. Some home PCs have that, but if it's actually a computer and not a laptop, well, if it's a home PC as opposed to a laptop, it's not going to have built-in Wi-Fi. So you have to hook up a Wi-Fi dongle to it in order to get it done. So if you don't want to hook up a Wi-Fi dongle, but you still want to be able to get things done, this is the way it gets done. So you see I have my phone here and I just have it on there, and you can see a couple of text messages I sent just for testing purposes. But I'm going to go ahead and simply mirror it. And the easiest way to mirror it is to hit the Smart View. Just hit Smart View and that's it. It's mirrored. I could go to my desktop. I'm going to unlock it, go to my desktop. I can go back and forth. You notice I'm going back and forth. I'm just swiping through there. Let's say I want to open up Facebook here. Now I'm going to turn up the brightness a little bit so I can see it a little bit easier. It dims it every single time you connect it. Let's say I want to go to Facebook. I just open up Facebook. You notice how easily Facebook there opens. I'm going to go ahead and close Facebook. Let's say I wanted to open up Snapchat. I pop Snapchat open Snapchat. It's just that simple. So this is basically how easy it is. If you download ScreenFlow and if you have an Android phone, you download ScreenFlow and you get it done. It's really easy. Let's say I wanted to listen to some music. I'm going to listen to some music through Power Amp, and I want to hear something by the Cars. Well, it's not going to play through my phone. It's actually going to play through my speakers here. And I have them actually turned down so I won't hear it while I'm recording. but it will actually play through my speakers. As you notice, it's playing right down here. Now I can do this. I can control the phone actually, and there's a whole lot more to it than that. I can go full screen. I can make the phone full screen, but I don't want to make it full screen, so I'm gonna hit escape. I can actually turn the screen actually off and on. I could do screen capture. Say I like this right here. I want to do screen capture, but I want to control it through my phone right now, and I don't want to do screen capture. This is one of the messaging apps that I use right here. One right in the middle that says messages. But typically I use that one because I found that to be easy. But I've recently discovered this program, and I found this program, ScreenFlow, to be even easier. Now ScreenFlow's been out for a while, but they just did a recent update, and that recent update has made it work just that much easier. So I wanted to bring this to your attention to kind of show you that it's out there, and you can actually mirror anything on here. So let's say I wanted to show you an app, a new app that was out there, and let's say that new app, and we're gonna go ahead and go over to VoxPopMe. I wanted to show you VoxPopMe because I wanted to kind of demonstrate how this works. Right now, you're seeing exactly what I'm seeing on my phone. There are no questions. These are all the responses that I've done before. I've made $6.28. Not a lot, but it's totally easy. It's really easy phone to use, or it's a really easy app to use. Let's say I want to invite my friends. I can invite my friends. I can go over to settings, and I can basically set camera settings. I can pretty much do anything that needs to be done on there for my recordings. I can pretty much do anything I need to be, done there. But typically when I close out a program, as you see there, I usually go in there and I completely close down that program because I don't want to bog it down with a whole bunch of extra RAM. Plus it uses more battery, so I want to make sure I don't use as much battery as I would use otherwise. If I wanted to show you something like Twitter, I can open up Twitter. I can go into my Twitter feed. I can go up and down out of my Twitter feed. I want to close out of my Twitter feed. Let's say I want to, well, I always do that again. Let's say I want to show you a poker game I play. I want to show you how to set up your Amazon Alexa. I can show you how to do that. So the possibilities are pretty much endless. It's great. So iPhone is not the only phone you can do this on. You can actually do this on your PC. And let's say I just wanted to send text messages. I want to send text messages to my brother-in-law here. I can send him a text message, and then he can send me a text message back. And let's say I mentioned while you were at work, right? You can put this in the corner while you're at work. You can do it something, well, you want to make it look good. You do something like that, and then you can just minimize this, and you can minimize this. So whenever he sends me a text message, it'll pop up right down here as a notification, and then I can click on that notification, and it will then go full screen. It'll look just like that once it goes full screen, once he sends me notifications. So it's that simple. It's some pretty easy stuff to use. So I just wanted to recap. If you have an iPhone and you have a Mac computer, whether it be a MacBook Pro or the desktop version, then you're going to be able to do this automatically. It's built into their operating system. They control the hardware and they also control the software. But if you use an Android phone, or specifically a Samsung phone like me, and you have a Windows PC, or you have a PC that runs Linux, then you're going to need to use separate software. So if you download this software for both your phone and your computer, you're going to be able to sync them together. Your Samsung phone, you're going to be able to sync them together, and you're going to be able to do the things that you saw me do. You're going to be able to mirror and do pretty much everything. It's really simple. I use this, or I have been for the last couple of days, been using this as opposed to using other programs that I've used, which have worked great. But this one just seems to work that much better, and it has that added bonus that I can actually mirror my screen, so I can show you the things that are on my screen easier and a little bit more with flow, if you will, pun intended, right? Use a better flow to be able to show you my screen mirroring and show you what I'm doing on my screen as I do it in real time. And did I forget to mention that this software is totally free? You pay nothing for this software. All you have to do is actually download it. Now remember, if you're doing this from your work computer, make sure you have permission to download the software onto your work computer. But if you're doing it for your home computer, hey, free game, you can do whatever you want. But remember, this software is free. So once again, this is Rich Rodriguez. Reminding you, if you find any value in the videos that I make, please let other people know. Let your friends, your families, and your neighbors know. And as always, we make our own futures, so make yours a good one.